What is going on, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video today. Taking a look at one from the old school. It is the Schoenling Little Kings Original Cream Ale. This one actually comes in at 5.5% ABV. Schoenling actually goes back to established 1958. And this one was actually brought back with the help of Hudepohl-Schoenling, who actually had taken them over, wanted to bring these back out about a year or so ago. So they are now back out on the market. You can see it is actually a little bottle. It is a 7-ounce bottle that these were put out in. That's how they were traditionally done, and that's how they kept them on the comeback. So ended up grabbing at one point a 8-pack of these just to have a little bit of nostalgia from back in the day. I did have one of these a few years ago. One of the local bars that actually just stop out to check out, their little bar that they had set up here in Cincinnati, and went out there for a lunch, had a burger, and one of these to go with it. So it was kind of an old school dive type bar and kind of just fit perfectly. Let's get this baby open and get it into a glass and talk about it a little bit. So if you're a cream ale fan, I know a lot of people like the Genesee cream ales as well, then you may have had this as well back in the day, just because it was a favorite and they were known for a nice cream ale. You take a look there at the beer itself. You got some great carbonation, nice streaming of bubbles up to the head that was just about, at the time of the pour, about a finger, but you can see it's quickly shrinking down. You get the aroma of the yeast coming out, a little bit of that cream presence, but it has that barnyard type feel that you also get from the yeast that's used here. Kind of that horse blanket type aroma, but pretty much what you would expect to get from this type of style, taste-wise. Nice and smooth, slides down the throat. Obviously a 7-ounce bottle, doesn't take long to put that back. But on a hot day, this can be a nice refreshing ale. This type of style is great for some of the warmer type weather that you come across. If you're a fan of something like a cream soda, it's reminiscent of that in the flavor as well. Nice carbonation on the beer, a nice prickling of the tongue. It's got a good amount of an after flavor with it that it does get around the mouth nicely to give you a decent mouthfeel. Light in body, so not overly powered in any way. And for 5.5%, comes together nicely as a nice beer that you can have to knock off after cutting the grass or doing some things around the house, out in the heat, whatever it may be, any type of chores. You want that beer to kick back after you're done. This isn't a bad one to actually kick back and do if you want to touch back into the old school type feel of beers. Yeah, that finish on the back end, it does remind me of a cream soda, which I actually like as well from time to time. Yeah, if you happen to see this one out there, it's a nice little one to pick up. It's not going to knock you back crazy. I got an 8-pack of these, and it was like $4, $3.99, I believe. But if you're looking for something just to have as a nice, refreshing, quality change of pace, and you don't want maybe that regular type lager or so, not a bad one to give a shout out to. So there we got the Schoenling Little Kings. If you've had that one before, let me know what you think of it. Chances are, if you've had it, you probably had it back in the day as well, unless, of course, you're younger or you didn't have it back in the day. Thanks for checking out another video. Look forward to catching up with you guys soon. And if there's other beers that you've had that you want me to try, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you're drinking out there as well. I'm going to try to still get a couple more of the cream ales in. I've talked for a long time about doing Genesee cream ales. I'm going to see if I can pick that up and hopefully grab one of those as well to finally get a review done there. Look forward to catching up with you. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.